Yo, we went to 424 Thames Street, Newport, Rhode Island to visit the amazing Newport Jerky Company. You can find them at newportjerkycompany.com, where we got a chance to talk to store manager Andrew and check out a bunch of non-perishable food ranging from flat out gross to dumb delicious. Once you're done listening, you can check out Ren and Jim eating crickets on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. It's the first of 3 videos coming from our visit, and it all leads up to a hot sauce challenge using Meet Your Maker, one of the hottest sauces in the world, clocking in at 5 million Scoville units. You don't want to miss this one, kids. I'm Cooley, and this is the Redbeard Podcast.
Redbeard Podcast is brought to you by these cool dudes.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Tony and Cooley from Redbeard Podcast. We're hanging out with the manager, Andrew, here from Newport Jerky Company. What's going on, man?
Not too much, guys. How you doing today?
Doing good, man. So I was in your store a couple weeks ago and just noticed that you have an amazing variety of different stuff, from hot sauce to just weird things that you can eat as far as jerky and bugs go. So how did this whole jerky company get started?
Well, these two guys that were into the mortgage business, they take their family on vacations up to North Conway, New Hampshire, and they came across a store that was kind of similar to this, and they thought, Newport would be a great place to do this at. There's nothing like this down here. There's 100 T-shirt shops, jewelry shops, all that stuff.
Totally.
There was no jerky shop down here.
Right.
So they thought it would be an absolutely great idea to put one down, and they didn't really know what was going into it in the beginning, but after years of doing it, they've knocked it out of the park as far as I'm concerned. The product line is absolutely amazing. There's nothing like this down here, and it's the perfect place for it.
Definitely, man. I mean, I've never seen as big a variety as the jerky that you guys have in the weird oddities. And I noticed you guys have also been to Comic-Con a couple times. You seem to be doing really well.
Yeah, they do a lot of off-site events, do a lot of beer festivals, the Comic-Con, like you said. We just recently did a whiskey festival as well. So the off-site events basically get the brand out there. Cool. For somebody that wouldn't visit Newport normally, they would go to a Comic-Con, let's say, like you wouldn't come down here. Normally, you get the name out there, then you start looking into it. You go, oh, they got all this cool stuff. Let's go down to the shop and see what else they got.
Definitely, man. So I guess we're going to be we're in the store because we want to grab some really hot sauce from you, man, because we're going to be doing a challenge to see exactly how hot this stuff can get and if we can handle it or not. So what is the hottest stuff that you sell in the store?
Okay, so the hottest thing that we have currently would be Meet Your Maker.
And it's crazy how you have them already lined up.
Oh, yeah. So, that's crazy.
Yeah,
nothing went into that at all.
Right. It's almost like you knew we were coming.
Yeah, I mean, we had this is Meet Your Maker. So this comes in at 5 million Scoville. So to put it into perspective, if you've heard of the Ghost Chili is coming in at 1 million Scoville.
Yeah.
This is 5 times hotter than the Ghost Pepper there. And it comes in the...
Shit's so hot it melted the other one shut, huh?
Pretty much. We didn't see that one coming. We saw you guys were coming down here. We didn't see that one coming.
Right.
So that's the Meet Your Maker, like I said, 5 times hotter than a Ghost Pepper. That's
insane.
Legit stuff right there.
So do you know anybody that's actually tried this stuff?
I personally haven't, just because I know my tolerance for heat, and that wouldn't be a good time for me. You know what I mean? Honestly. But
that's a couple days out of work. Right.
But I have had one guy that tried it, and he said it was over the top. And this is a guy that does hot stuff. He grows his own Carolina Reapers, his own scorpion peppers, and he goes, that stuff was legit as far as the heat's concerned.
Okay. So that's definitely up there, and we got this one right here.
This is about 800,000 Scoville, but this is more like a syrup. So if you take a look at it, when you dump it, you see how thick that stuff is?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
totally.
they use a capsaicin extract on that.
Yeah, so that's just gonna stick to your mouth.
That's going to
Like
stay with you.
napalm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
stay with you for a while.
Milk isn't going to help you.
Nah.
Yeah. All right.
Not much is going to help you on that one.
Now, something like that, like a syrup, you would just put that in like a chili or something, or
Yeah, that's more of like a flavor additive or a heat additive. If you were cooking, a pot of chili, throw a couple of drops of that in there to give you that extra heat to your chili.
Got you.
Doing it by itself is, that's...
Probably a bad idea.
A bad idea. Yeah. And you got this bullet right
So
here.
this thing's
That's
really
insane.
cool. We just got this thing in. This is the 50 caliber heat. So it comes in an old 50 caliber shell. You pop the bottom off the shell there, and then this is 4 million Scoville salt. So
Okay.
this is 4 times hotter than the ghost pepper. Again, this is more like a food additive. You would
Right.
just do
Yeah,
it
you
by
don't just put it
itself.
in your...
Yeah.
But this stuff, I mean, it's a really good flavor additive, good heat additive, and it comes in a really cool package. So.
I was just gonna say, like, I think that the packages like that 50 cal like shell is pretty awesome. That they
Yeah.
actually put the hot sauce in that. Kind of
Yep.
gives it like that added flavor to it. So besides these things, I mean, these are obviously the hottest stuff that you have in the store. Is there anything that will definitely put you in the hospital?
That would definitely put. Well,
Yeah.
for liability reasons, we wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like a joking perspective, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, let's take a walk. You want
All right, cool. Let's do it.
So this
All
is
right.
this is the Carolina Reaper pepper. So this is the hottest pepper out there. It runs between 1.5 and 2.2 million on the Scoville scale.
Gotcha.
So it's about 1.5 to 2 times hotter than the ghost pepper is. And this stuff, I had a young man in here a couple of weeks back that his uncle bought it for him and dared him to do it, and he did it, and he did not have a good time. He was out there prancing around for like a half an hour in the back of the store.
Was he really?
Oh yeah, he was feeling it.
All right.
You could tell just by the look on his face that he was not having a good time.
And you said he took just like the tip of it?
Yeah, just like a little corner of one of these peppers, and he was
Done.
He was down and out for like 30, 45 minutes.
All right,
Would you
man.
say he deserved what he got?
Well, I tried to warn the kid, and I had him pull up a video of people. There's YouTube videos of people doing Carolina Reapers, and I had him pull one up and watch it. And I go, "That's what you're in for, bud." And he goes, "Yeah, no, I'll be fine. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "No, you're not gonna be fine." But
Yeah, but-
he's a 14-year-old kid, so
Yeah, he's always right. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Totally. All right, man. And what's can you take us down like the line of hot sauces you got over here? I mean, you mentioned there's some down there that are actually pretty hot as well.
Oh yeah.
So
we have a whole section. So some of these have like really funny names on the front of them.
Yeah.
They're still good quality sauces, but they're more about the funny names. So,
Cock.
Yeah, exactly. There's a cock behind you. There's the enjoy cock, like ass on the top. Those are more of the funny ones.
Yeah.
These are more about heat and flavor, more about quality. So you have the Mad Dog that's featured on Hot Ones, which is another YouTube thing. These are featured. The Blairs are featured, and the DeBombs are featured on that program. Very good quality. A lot of heat, though. I mean,
Okay.
you're going to get a lot of heat, but you're going to get some flavor with it if you can handle that heat.
Okay.
So that's what pretty much everything in this little section is about. Then you have some of the other ones here, like this ghost pepper and blueberry hot sauce.
Oh, that sounds
that's
delicious.
that's a very popular one, man. That stuff flies out here. People come in looking specifically for that one.
How about Ass Reaper? Is that a very popular...
It is. And
Yeah.
I think it's honestly more about the packaging than it is anything else. It's a funny name, and it's got, the Grim Reaper on there, and it's the Ass Reaper,
Gotcha, man.
It's a cool sauce. These lines, the General's hot sauce, he does a really good job with it. He employs the majority of his workforce are veterans. And then 80% of the volume of these grenades here are actual pureed peppers.
Gotcha.
Whereas industry standard is nowhere near that.
Right.
He goes above and beyond with his line as far as quality and helping out veterans and employing them.
Awesome.
We got these dessert hot sauces. These are actually really good. You would never think of like putting a hot sauce with a dessert.
Yeah.
But you put this chocolate orange sauce over like some vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
It's out of this world, dude.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
it's
try
really
that.
good stuff.
All right. And you said you have like your own line, right?
Yeah, we do a few different lines. So this would be our roadkill line.
Okay.
So we have a triple hot habanero, an orange sauce here. This is our take on kind of like Frank's Red Hot right here. That's a Louisiana style hot sauce. This is a jalapeno based hot sauce. This is a garlic habanero. This is my favorite, heat wise and flavor wise.
Okay.
It's kind of like, oh God, I'm having a brain fire. It's kind of like a sriracha, but kicked up way higher.
Gotcha.
This is a chipotle, so that's more about a smoky flavor, a little heat to it, but not a lot. And that's a Caribbean habanero sauce right there. So that's our roadkill line. And then we do this really cool beer flavored hot sauce line that we just came out with. So this is the lager sriracha. So you get that taste of the lager coming through with the sriracha, and sriracha is one of the most popular condiments out there right now.
Yep.
The garlic serrano, that's my favorite, heat-wise and flavor-wise. I love garlic in anything. So that's a really cool one, too. And then the chipotle, again, you get the pale ale coming through, and then a little bit of the smokiness from the chipotle comes through. So it's got a really good flavor to it.
Gotcha. Now, as far as the jerky goes, I mean, you guys have some of the strangest jerky I've seen. I mean, right here we got like ostrich jerky. I mean, it's just like stuff I would never think to actually go out and look for. What is the most strange piece of jerky in your opinion that you have at the store?
I mean, that's a loaded question because we got a ton of it.
You got a ton of them, yeah.
Octopus jerky, kangaroo jerky, alligator jerky,
Hammerhead shark.
hammerhead shark. That one's a hard one to come by.
It's just not shark, it's hammerhead shark.
Snapping turtle.
No, but they have mango
who would
shark.
think to make jerky out of a snapping turtle?
Yeah. Now, what is the most popular like jerky that you usually sell here?
For beef, it would be the whiskey marinated. Really good flavor to that. For the exotics, it's kind of a three-way tie. The wild boar is my favorite, so I think I push that a little bit more. The kangaroo and the alligator, they fly out of here too.
Really? Okay.
Do you have Swedish fish jerky?
No.
No.
And can you take us on just a quick tour, because you got a really crazy section over there with stuff I don't think I would eat or anybody would eat, but apparently you said this stuff is super popular.
Yeah. So we have a whole bug section. Is basically, I mean, you can't describe it any other way than we got a bunch of bugs that you can eat.
All right.
So there's like an earthworm jerky, the black scorpion, the zebra tarantula is actually a popular one for whatever reason. I've seen a bunch of different guys come in here, like a group of guys that, you know, maybe have been day drinking or whatever, and they dare one of their buddies, "I'll buy it if you eat it." And they do it in the store all the time, man.
And you said, so you sell a lot of this stuff, the tarantulas.
A lot.
That's unbelievable.
Yep. So like the giant water bug, that's a popular one. The rhino beetles,
Eat that
crickets, grasshoppers, all that kind of crazy stuff.
All right, man.
Like, I will not fuck with any of that. But
probably not.
Jim will. Right?
Jim will, and I know Ren said that she's actually going to try like the.
What will I do?
Well, Ren said
Bugs.
she was going to try the caterpillar.
Now let's just take a second to hear a little bit about our sponsor.
Supply and demand investing. Guys, not all investments are created equal. So, Cooley, if you had to choose, who would you invest in, Disney or Facebook?
That's a good question. I mean, I'd probably go with Disney. I mean, they own Marvel, they own Lucasfilm, which is they got Star Wars now. You know what I mean? Star Wars is huge. These guys are making millions, if not billions of dollars per movie. So I mean, hundreds of billions sometimes. I'd have to invest in Disney.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, like, I think if I was going to invest in anything, it probably would be Facebook, because we use Facebook to post all of our stuff. Also, they own Instagram, they own WhatsApp, and they also own Oculus, so they're doing pretty well. But check this out, man. Did you know that Disney pays an annual dividend of 1.48% and Facebook doesn't pay a dividend?
Yeah, I mean, like, I actually do own Disney stock, so I'm like kind of putting my money where my mouth is.
Well, over the last 3 years, which of these stocks has performed better? Well, the winner's going to be Facebook, man, because they grew at 130.26% versus Disney, which is 21.99%. $10,000 invested with Facebook grew $23,026 versus Disney's $12,000. So, dude, if you want to see some of these charted results, I would go to supplyanddomandinvesting.com/redbeard, and you know that's us, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Supply and demand investing is here to help you when it comes to comparing stocks, mutual funds, and or bonds in the hopes of delivering better than average results, whether they be long-term, short-term, or something in the middle. So if you'd like a free stock comparison or a free financial review, then please go to supplyanddemandinvesting.com/redbeard. And remember, like any good sports team, when it comes to investing, there are times to play offense by investing in things like the S&P 500, and times to play defense by investing in things like bonds, CDs, or cash.
The Giants.
Yeah, so I say go Pats.
Fuck the Pats.
The Pats won.
So Jim and Ren, and we got Andrew here too. So we were talking about obviously doing this challenge. So Ren, there's a bunch of bugs here.
Yeah.
Which of these would you try?
So in my mind, I'm like, oh, there's a bunch I would try. And then you look at the insects on the bag and it's like, nope, absolutely not. No, not delicious. So when it comes down to it, like the salt and vinegar crickets, and that's about it today.
Right.
Maybe if you got me drunk,
Yeah.
there's a couple more. But like the scorpion, I can't even see how that would be.
Would you do the
No.
grasshoppers?
Yeah, but
Alright.
the dry crickets that like everyone eats seems like
Got
the
you.
best idea, and there's just like dry rubs on them, so that's fine.
I'm sorry,
all
was
right.
your thought going into this, hey, this sounds delicious?
No, but like somewhat edible.
Which of these would you not do, Jim? Or which one would you do? I
I
guess.
honestly feel like with enough time to get myself psyched up for it, I could do any one.
Okay.
The worst looks like the giant water
Or
bug.
the male rhino
That
beetle.
looks like something that's going to give me shaggus.
You think that's worse than eating a tarantula?
This
Yeah,
is fur.
the
This is gonna
look-
touch your tongue and you're gonna gag.
Now, Jim, remember you actually have like
I'm
a
just gonna,
problem with
I'm just going
textures.
to be like, oh, it's like a dog fetus.
No. Oh.
That's the most random thing you can possibly
What?
say.
I mean, it's like, who hasn't done that? Like on a whim.
Would you do the black scorpion?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, dude? I might have
Why
to
not?
buy that just
It's
so.
devenomed, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Then we're gonna watch him do that. We're going to buy that, and we're going to watch him
It
do
depends. Are we
that.
talking about the black scorpion on the shelf, or are we talking about Roger Corman's black scorpion? Because Roger Corman's black scorpion was fucking great.
Now, how
God,
big are those
I do that in a
scorpions,
minute.
Andrew?
That takes up about the whole bag.
That looks like.
I mean,
Oh, so
How about
that's
this guy? How about this guy?
so that is legit.
Ooh,
Okay.
feel
Two of
that.
them
Give it
in
a
there,
gentle,
yeah.
gentle.
Let's give it a gentle tap. Oh yeah, you gotta put that in your mouth.
Jim's
man.
having second thoughts now, man.
I said with
No.
time.
Feel
I didn't
that.
say that this was
Feel
a
that.
too
Nope.
big.
Nope.
Crunch,
Nope.
crunch it.
Dude, I look at
Oh,
these
this
things.
is solid.
Yeah.
You can, I mean, like, you can tell that
That
you're
was the
eating
one that I was
right
like,
there.
absolutely not.
So I look
Now,
at
what are
these
the
and
benefits of eating one of these? Is there like any
High in
any-
protein.
Yeah, I noticed that there's no nutritional
Just swallow 'em.
values.
All right.
here's my issue though with these
Eat one of those
things.
and then go pump it up.
Look at all these things, man. This is just like that scene in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom where all those weird bugs are walking through that like cave, man. Like
Yeah.
that scene freaks me out. So I don't think I could eat any of these.
They actually harvested all these from there.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, man. So they're like 30 years old. So that should
Oh.
be good. Sick.
No added colors or preservatives.
It's like a
I'd only
fine
eat
wine.
this if it was purple.
Yeah, yeah. All right, cool, man.
Is that tea? Is that bug tea?
All right, so what they do is they allow these bug larvae to basically eat tea leaves and tea plants, and then when they go to the bathroom, they collect the excrement and put it in tea bags, and you make tea out of it.
Now, how is that good for you?
I have no idea.
That's gotta
I'm
be
not
just
gonna
like
lie to you, I have no
straight
clue.
tea bacteria, right?
Yeah, you know,
All right.
I have no idea.
I mean, they wouldn't sell it
Yeah.
if it's going to make you sick.
Yeah.
But that sounds
guess.
like a straight up dare. That doesn't sound like
Yeah.
that has any medicinal purposes to it.
Yeah, that's not like you wake up and you're like, I'm gonna have some of that tea and read the
Yeah.
paper.
No,
Like,
this
yeah.
is just a try it. I will, man. I will.
Yeah, I've been drinking all day in Newport. So,
Pretty much.
Yeah, all right. Cool, man. So, show us the weirdest thing in the store that we haven't discovered yet. Because I know there's got to be something else out there. Way.
So, in my opinion, it's going to be a toss-up. So, we have this Moroccan octopus jerky. The Moroccan is just a spice blend. But, I mean, octopus jerky, who would ever really think about that? You know?
I'm all set.
That's out of this world. And then the other one that really gets me is the snapping turtle. Like, I grew up fishing on ponds around here. I saw snapping turtles all the time.
Yeah.
Never once in my life was I like, you know, that thing looks tasty. You know?
Now, how is this stuff? I guess one of my last questions for you would be, how is this stuff actually made?
All right, so basically, jerky is just dehydrating meat. So
Okay.
the way that the company goes about it is they develop a marinade. So basically, you marinate this meat for 12 to 24 hours. Then it goes in these giant walk-in stoves, for lack of a better word, that run between like 180 and 200 degrees for like 4 to 6 hours. It's all stripped out very thin after it's marinated, and then put on these racks, and they just leave them in there to dry out, basically, and that's a way of preserving meat.
Awesome, man.
One of the oldest ways of preserving meat, actually.
Got you. All right. Well, Andrew, this has been awesome, man. I thank you for giving us some like a store tour and just explaining all this stuff. Because
One more question.
yeah,
One more question.
Cooley's got one more question.
All right.
Do you guys have any Tide Pods? or like,
We actually
what,
have
what
some
flavors of Tide Pods do you have?
We have dehydrated Tide Pods.
Word, man.
Tide jerky.
Tide jerky.
Tide jerky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a new thing. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah,
Might
you
as
didn't
well.
get rid of any of the chemicals, though, right? Like it doesn't.
It just concentrates
Full,
down
full
when you
flavor.
dehydrate it. Yeah.
It's full flavor.
So full circle, that will put you in the hospital.
there we go.
Definitely, man.
There you go.
Like extract
So-
5 times like more chemicals than
Yeah.
the average time.
Yeah, than the average habanero. Yeah, or ghost pepper. All right,
so,
man.
so we'll do the Tide Pods next week.
All right, cool, man.
All right.
All right. Andrew, thanks a lot, man, for your
Pleasure,
time.
Tony.
I appreciate it.
No
It was nice to
problem,
meet you, man. All right, and yeah, we'll see you guys
Pleasure, bro.
later. We're gonna with this challenge, man. This is gonna be awesome. I can't wait. I'm pumped.
Yo, thanks again for listening. Don't forget, whether you're looking to suck down a black scorpion or you just want to spice up a burger, Newport Jerky Company is the place to be. There are 2 locations, 424 Thames Street, Newport, Rhode Island, and 125 Swineburne Row, downtown Newport. You can also find them online at newportjerkycompany.com and tell them Redbeard sent you. Then you can check out our YouTube channel, Facebook page, and Instagram feed for our videos leading up to the ultimate hot sauce challenge. Meet your maker. Peace.